Yeah, so we see the inflation, you know what I'm saying? They talking about a little bit of money, that little bit of money for working families. You know what I'm saying? A child tax sounds good, but it is not good in many forms. But it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? But you're not looking at it in its fullness in the end. You know what I'm saying? That will be put upon the same children in which he's trying to tell you he's doing something for you for that now. Maybe, but the little bit of chump change that you're getting on a tax child credit ain't saying much to your life and bringing forward yourself out of even inflation if they're putting this upon you. This is how they always get in office and what they do. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention and catch up. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, the Democrat drove the country to chaos and got a payday, really. You know what I'm saying? Using all kind of trickery as we see. For they got a payday for the garbage. You know, you know, they got to pay for the garbage. They take away because, by it will it be by this being done, it will push businesses like he said, you know what I'm saying, overseas. You know what I'm saying? This bill is going to push Americans to the brink. This pushes for pushing Americans to the brink of chaos when we see it, trying to make their Bible come true. You know what I'm saying? We have these wicked people in our government that we have to drive out. That you know what I'm saying, pushing them to the brink. You know what I'm saying? That is unseen and none will help the common family. You know what I'm saying? Someone will have to pay it back, pay the money back as usual. You know what I'm saying? So we know for well there's a trickery in that game that we have to look at more better, especially when you're speaking about inflation that they're pushing right now. The demon Democrats has always caused the inflation prices, you know what I'm saying, and high and low pay. You know what I'm saying? For years. This is one of their demon Democrat tricks to keep you under their foot while they rob, steal, murder, suck blood, and do everything else that they want to do. Pedophilia highway in the countries and all the good nookie and all of that kind of crazy shit they do, even little boys. So we have to look at the game they're playing in order to save them behind because something must have scared them real bad. You know what I'm saying? While, you know what I'm saying, when we look at it, while they make all the money, you know what I'm saying? While he makes, you know what I'm saying? Makes this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And while he makes fun of, and while he makes fun of, while he makes fun of the question of giving them 450,000 because of separation, and make jokes like he was so serious about caring for them. You know what I mean? He's full of shit. This is what he wants to happen. This is what he wants. While he stick you up with an eagle. You know what I'm saying? He don't care, you know what I'm saying? He wants to create a new voting group to save his ass and his friends, like Hillary and many, you know what I'm saying, from their underground crimes. You know what I'm saying? That Trump had probably exposed. probably that's what Trump the wrong way. Trump that's what full buck on him. You know what I'm saying? But from their crimes that Trump had on him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like even, child abuse type shit was going on. They are running scared. They are on the run. Doing every chaotic move they can pull. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact and point. Blah. So they won't have to face, you know what I'm saying, them indictments and to ensure that they stay in power. That is the only way they can cover their ass from jail. You know what I'm saying? Especially Hillary. Notice, every time the demon Democrats take office, you know what I'm saying, there's always a mass of inflation, war, and a mass of chaos. Notice it. For 40 something years, the same garbage over and over again till it came to even a bucker high forehead. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even living, you know what I'm saying, on the world, even living, Man, even on the world scale, you know what I'm saying? Even on the living of the world scale, they're lying on the world scale, telling you, to get treated, but not the border crossing of those people. But they want you to get treated. Now, to make a long story short, Point Black got to drop a little commentary at the end here. When you hear me express certain things based on race and other cultures of race, you got to understand that I'm not just talking about the fact of racism and hate. What I'm talking about is the fact of racism based on the fact of correcting the hate as to who did what and our place in this land. You know what I'm saying? Because many look at the conscious mind as to what they agree to. You know what I'm saying? They never look at the conscious mind for what is real to. So we have to start paying attention to that, because anything can be trumped up on television, all the way going back to Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, and this new kid that is on TV right now blowing up the scene and distracting your mind while they slide these bills and different things under the table. That's going to cause more inflation to begin with, by driving many different people out of business and high taxes and all kinds of stuff. So it still can lead to a form of collapse of our country. Then you have over 400 zillion people with this in them all around the world at the same time in clockwork syncrasy. So when we look at racism and certain things, we can't say that I'm saying this to that. What I'm saying is these group of race of people have been doing this kind of garbage for many, many years. You know what I'm saying? Including my own that's involved with them as well, because they're doing it for the money, or they're probably just down with the evilness as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So we've got to look at that. You know what I'm saying? Because when we look at religion is not something of a realism thing to just focus on. It's not at all to me, because you are agreeing to what you are reading. If you're reading it, that means you're going to agree with what you read. Same as a lot of people look at television, and certain times they believe that certain things, even as a child, that is real on television, until they look at their parents and say, Daddy, did that really happen? You know what I'm saying? And so on and so on. You get the picture, and you know what I mean. So as a grown-up, we have to start looking at the perceptions for the facts, because just what they're showing us on news, medias, and different things like that does not make it real. You know what I'm saying? You know full well what have been done to the African people time and time again, even up to now, to the invasion of the land. To you want to build a land there and say it's a land there, but it's an invasion. You know what I'm saying? And the destruction, and the historical genocide in which you're trying to play or breed on, and say you are connected to, in order to give you a value. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have time to do that. We have to correct that, and that we have to get past. You know what I'm saying? Same group of the white race. You have had your share of your group to our historical time that brings you to where you are today. But we see a lot of them have not changed their ways in many different races across the planet Earth, and are willing to be down with this type of stuff. So when you hear me speak about certain things, it may sound a little rough coming towards that, but that's not what I mean, because many of us, of the common people who know better, whether you're white, black, green, or purple, you know what I'm saying, should be working on a more safer life for us, and not trying to follow some fraternal order or group, you know what I'm saying, in some secret shit to create the world, while to destroy the world, while they have a way out, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be caught within the chaos. And maybe a lot of people love chaos, so they could just go around and do chaotic things, because their brains was born from a chaotic birthplace. You know what I'm saying? It means in that their parents may have even had that same vibe that breathed over into you, and then teach you some shit in your society that you think is right. You know what I'm saying? I do not take anything from the European or Chinese or Arabs or anybody. I don't want nothing from you. You keep what you have and do what you do. We all peace on earth, and so shall it be. But at the same time, you must give back what belongs to us, and put us in, and we're going to put ourselves in our proper place. So when we speak, we're going to speak the truth on the facts on what you are lying about, and we're going to crack your back. You know what I'm saying? But the back cracking is only love for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? So you can get yourself together, so we can get past that garbage, because this kind of confusion shit that we see here, that proves that it's COVID-19, you know what I'm saying, and that garbage trickery has led us nowhere. So as common people, they enjoying all the fruits, the trickery, and they're at the top of the secret ladder, but we down at the bottom, sucking salt, like I said before. But we have to start looking at this thing from a better perspective and a better light. It is not racism that Point Black is talking about. Point Black is talking about the truth, the facts, and breaking straight through them backs. You know what I'm saying? We need to have an understanding as a people if we are being attacked by our own for the fact of all them as one group, no matter where they are on planet Earth, doing this shit to every single body. You know what I'm saying? Doing this shit to everybody. So we have to start to understand that it's not racism. It's based on understanding each race for who you are. Now, if you come in peace and goodwill towards all men on earth and come with your clan, then we understand, you know what I'm saying, that we are so and so. But I see myself as king on earth here and a god upon this planet that sit taller than the mightiest mountain of Kilimanjaro. You know what I'm saying? Or wherever you choose. My people been there. So we've got to come clear as where we stand culturally, racially, mentally, and so on, so we don't have a problem in the communication of understanding each other's land, plight, mind, and so on. The chaotic people have to be weeded out because they mean no good. The only thing they're talking about is straight hate. The only thing they have ever created was straight hate. And the only thing they ever did was take, kill, and build. So it's time for us to start looking at things on a more perspective light. We cannot continue to go down the road and just think that it's just going to be some old crazy shit and you believe whatever these people say to you and find yourself running wild like a runaway child. You know what I'm saying? We've got to start making it more better than that because we have children and it's the old that is proceeding before the child and then you do this and all kinds of garbage that keep on leading from generation to generation. This is how the demon and these secret societies and different groups like to do to people. You know what I'm saying? And the people have got to break free of their grip. You know what I'm saying? While you control all the spaceships and all the bombs and all the chemicals, and you got time to joke around with a virus, nasty-handed garbage on the people. Now the people have to understand, no matter what our racial differences are, or no matter what happened, whether we were first, last, or third, but we know that we were first, you know what I'm saying, and building all these glorious secrets that they have stolen and using against the people. But we know what the deal is, and we just have to acknowledge that, same as we would have to acknowledge what your group have come from, or is, or still is, or whatever you're doing. The good ones of us must choose this path to bring forth this light and respect each other. You know what I'm saying? So when we check each other, it ain't about hurting nobody's feelings. So let's get that straight. So we need to open up our mind, be more wise, and let's start communicating because these beasts is doing all kinds of things and it's going to affect a whole lot of people. Not just black people, you know what I'm saying, but the black people got to get themselves together. So this goes out to the great Sarah Sultan Seti, the general and the mighty Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong, stay tight, stay in the fight, because I ain't going nowhere. I got the life, and as long as I'm here, we going to fight this to the very end of our dear children, family, and so on. So this is Point Black saying, farewell, my friends. We will meet again. One.